House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is ratcheting up the rhetoric over the House GOP's investigation into the Biden family's foreign business dealings. McCarthy spoke of an impeachment inquiry into the president this afternoon.
Where's the truth? You've got to get to the bottom of the truth. And the only way Congress can do that is go to impeachment inquiry that gives Republicans and Democrats the ability to get all the information.
CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us now from Capitol Hill. Scott, why is this the only way House Republicans can get to the truth? I thought the various hearings or the Oversight Committee and Judiciary and the like were the way to do that.
Republicans control all the committees here in the U.S. House and all the oversight responsibilities and capabilities that come with it. Speaker Kevin McCarthy has used that phrase, impeachment inquiry, quite a bit over the past 24 hours. But we've noticed as this day progressed, and he's spoken about it again, there's a bit of softening in the language where he's speaking of it more philosophically or more theoretically now than maybe it was earlier in last night's interviews or how it was perceived overnight, saying it's a tool Republicans can use to get to the bottom of whatever they want to get to the bottom with in the Biden administration. But there's also this sense here, Major, and it's growing, from some Republicans that if they're going to employ an impeachment inquiry, better to use it first against President Biden himself. You'll recall Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has talked about impeachment of the Homeland Security Secretary, the FBI Director, the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, and eventually the President. But there's others in the Freedom Caucus that say, let us begin with President Biden. There's only so much time and so much bandwidth. Kevin McCarthy is juggling all this, and it was noteworthy that he brought up the phrase somewhat unsolicited over the past 24 hours, then calibrated it as the day went on.
Scott, there's something happening tomorrow that I know you are eager to talk about. I want you to share some sound you've collected on it with our audience. Now, when I was growing up, we had the term UFO, unidentified flying object, but Washington simply cannot sit still. It must ruin a good acronym. We now have UAP, which is unidentified anomalous phenomenon. Thumbs down on that. Scotty, catch us up on what this all means.
I can't disagree with your verdict, but let's talk about what the U.S. House is doing tomorrow. A House Oversight Subcommittee is having an investigation into what the government has and it potentially is not willing to tell the public about these UAPs, which you and I call UFOs. Congressman Tim Burchett, Republican from Tennessee, will chair this hearing. He has said unequivocally to CBS News he believes the Pentagon or the U.S. government in some way has some evidence or some details about strange UFO landings, sightings, or hardware in its possession. He talked about one such UFO during an interview just yesterday.
Goes underwater, it comes out, no friction, there's no heat trail, no vapor trail like you would see traditionally from a rocket or a jet. What's the propulsion system? How is it doing this? So I think there's a lot of questions that the American public needs to know and deserves to know, frankly. And I don't trust a government who doesn't trust its people.
Here's what happens tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. 3 people who say they've had some type of witness or encounter with a UFO will testify to the U.S. House Oversight Subcommittee. They'll tell their story. Congressman Burchett will be leading with his own remarks. But the Pentagon has spiked a lot of this. They have said there's just no evidence that there have been UFO retrieval units inside the government or that they're sitting on this cache of UFO equipment and hardware. But they're going to get quite a platform tomorrow, Major. One congressman who's involved with the hearing says they have media requests that they haven't seen before. International media, a tonnage of media. They have to RSVP in advance. There is, if nothing else, Major, a lot of interest in this topic.
And Scott, real quick, the Pentagon has been more forward-leaning in this space in the last 2 or 3 years, releasing a few more things than it had previously, right?
They have a task force. They have a sub-agency looking at all this. The National Archives just today released some of what they've had in their collection, UFO-related studies and details. But tomorrow, you're going to give a platform, a national platform here in Congress, to 3 people who say they've seen it with their own eyes or their own equipment. Let's hear what they detail and if it moves the meter with Congress or with others in the government.
As Scott MacFarlane well knows, the truth is out there. Thank you.